wish I could capture the beautiful chaos that's going on in my mind right now. I didn't expect to cry today. Oh my gosh. This is not gonna taste good. I'm not looking forward to this. I want this trip to be a good in between of my first time taking it and my last time taking it. First time, pretty intense. It sent me down a dark path, I think, or like realization that I'm just like this little thing on planet Earth with no purpose. I'm just here. And then my last trip was like pretty fun. Like I was really happy for no reason. I was just dancing, singing in my room all night. So I want a good in between. I'm really nervous. I did forget to mention that 7 grams came in the mushroom package, but I only took about maybe like 2 grams. So like whatever I put on the sandwich, I did end up taking some of it off, but I took about 2.5 grams. I don't know how to measure it, but yeah, I took some off. Also, now that I'm editing it, I'm wondering why the fuck or what the hell was going through my mind when I made the sandwich, because that's not how I usually make a sandwich. I usually use the one slice, put on whatever I'm putting on, and then put on the last slice. I don't know why I was like, when I'm filming, let's make it differently. Maybe I thought it was aesthetically pleasing at the time. I don't know, but I don't normally make a sandwich like that. Just had to put that in there. I did get high a little bit before this, so I don't know if that was a good thing or not. I don't taste the mushroom, so that's good. I wanted to put it in a sandwich this time because I don't think a smoothie is a good idea, especially because I'm not home this time. We all know what happened at the end of my first mushroom video. I'm not trying to recreate that. Oh my god, it's so bad. Dude, it is so bad.
That bad?
I think this is like a bigger piece. This is nasty. And it's so hard to chew.
Damn.
It is so bad. I'm just trying to eat the mushroom, not even the sandwich, because last time I ate something, I felt like I was gonna throw up the whole trip, and even after it was bad. Oh my god. I'm good. I'm sorry to anyone who hates like those vomit sounds. We sat around for a while and I thought it finally kicked in when I saw this lady wearing her winter coat. Mind you, it was 26 degrees out. I don't know how much that is Fahrenheit, but it's hot. But maybe she has some type of medical disorder, who knows. Anyway, after 30 minutes, it finally kicked in. I'm really scared to get up and walk right now.
Alright, bye.
I'm like lost right now.
Alright guys, I'll take over since I don't think she can.
Like, I will run down all the way right down there.
I think it's kicking in very much.
I want to lay in the grass, but I know I'm gonna get itchy after.
Oh yeah.
Do I look crazy? Or do I look normal?
Yeah, you look normal.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna sit down.
Are you talking to me or the camera?
Like, both. Feels like I'm in a movie. I'm seeing shit when I close my eyes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
I'm seeing like these little dots. They're like buzzing.
Really?
This is the closest thing I could find. It was like half of a sphere, and instead of them turning like they are here, it was vibrating. Or maybe that's some science shit where the sun is in your eye and then...
Oh, you're seeing the sun.
Maybe, I don't know.
You're seeing your veins.
Oh, it's changing color though. It's turning like to a bright pink, and like a hot pink actually, and then to like a deep red. I guess I forget that in my head you guys aren't also seeing this stuff or experiencing everything. Dude, we forget how beautiful life is. like the grass just grows. Like it starts off as soil, and then that's so dumb when I say it out loud, but think about the process of that happening, and then we just step on it.
Do you feel bad about stepping on grass?
No, I don't feel guilty for it, but I'm just saying like the beauty of it.
Because technically you're killing.
But they're not dead when you step on it. They're dead when you rip them out. You know?
We're ripping one out right now.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
No! You just killed like 100 grass people.
It's almost winter anyway. Like they're gonna die.
What would you do if the grass like started growing and had like legs? Imagine
Don't even say that to me. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. There's a bug. If I wasn't on shrooms right now, I'd be terrified. I'd be screaming. I'd be running. And I'm just holding it. I don't know what this is. I would truly be screaming if I wasn't on shrooms. It feels like I have on headphones and I'm hearing, like, the city around me is not happening right now. I'm just listening to the earth. I can hear a bit of construction now, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like everything's melting slowly. Every time I try to, like, I want my body to relax, I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
You're more like a bit more giddy. Like definitely smiling and stuff. You seem very like really chill. It's like the grass was your bed.
So I'm still sitting here. I was looking at a room where everything was made out of wool. It's no. They tell you not to look at yourself when you're on this stuff. Yeah, I looked really fucking weird just now. And one of you, I made an edit to like try to show you guys accurately how I saw my face the first time. And I showed it to you guys. And one of you assholes set it as your profile picture on YouTube. But yeah, I'm not showing you guys what I think I look like now. But just know I don't look like my actual self. Why am I crying because the sun or...
Oh yeah, maybe it's too bright.
Hopefully it's too bright because I don't feel sad at all.
Hey, try writing that thing. do it.
Now I'm nervous. Okay, wait, I need to hold on. I'm shaking.
Oh shit.
Okay. Wait, let me actually...
Oh no.
I'm good.
You sure your legs are like... No.
I'm not making it shake on purpose.
Okay.
I swear.
Yeah. Okay, you got this? Okay.
Yeah. I'll try to go on the next one now.
Oh, are you sure you're doing the first?
I'm good.
Okay. No!
Okay, no, I need you.
Oh no!
Nothing's connecting right now. I'm noticing, fuck, I'm forgetting I'm in a park. Like, I'm so in the moment that I'm forgetting I'm in public.
You want to go back in the grass?
I wish I could capture the beautiful chaos that's going on in my mind right now. It's so pretty and it's so calming, and I wish that you guys could experience it. And I think taking mushrooms it like sent me down this path of graphic design. I'm not good at explaining myself. I've wanted to like learn how to make graphics and do all that so that one day maybe I could show you a visual of what I'm seeing rather than having to explain everything, because I hate having to pause on my trip and like remembering if I Am I getting enough content? Am I telling you guys what's happening? Gonna paint, I guess. I'm no artist. You guys see these like little lines? I'm not talking about these big lines, but like these little creases. Like I'm seeing color there. Like even in the bench, like these little creases, color is just running through that. I love that like someone's probably like they have a deadline to reach right now, and I'm just here in a park painting. I was thinking to paint a picture of something, like, but I guess I'm going the abstract route. I wish I could draw a bird. Every time I try to make it look like something, it's not happening. Like if I say, okay, I'm gonna make a rainbow, well, obviously I can't do it with one brush or just one stroke, but like every time my brush touches the canvas, it's like, nope, the plan's not there, just goes out the window. Just let it flow, it doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, I could sell this for millions one day.
I think that will sell for like at least 60 million for sure.
Imagine. Oh my god, I'm gonna get paint on myself, but when I was painting, a visual would come to mind, like, oh, like let me paint a literal mushroom, and then once my brush hit the canvas, it was like, nope, plan out the door. Like it just would not let me do it. And I feel like that's something you can only understand when you're on mushrooms. Like you kind of just have to almost surrender to it and just let it do what it feels like. I don't know if that makes sense. It was the same thing that was happening when I was talking. It's like I have so many things to say. I have so many thoughts going through my brain, but I think it was all just so much that I could not form a proper sentence. Like I would start one sentence and like my brain is already in another place, so I don't even know what I was trying to say. But like in my head, it all made sense. But when I'm trying to speak out loud, nothing was really making much sense. Beautiful. Beautiful. Madness. Oh my god. I didn't understand before when people say they create art and oh my god, I'm tearing up. Like they create art and it meant something to them. This means nothing. All of this means nothing, but I didn't expect to cry today. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll explain everything later, but every time I try to talk, it goes nowhere. I feel like this is gonna sound like some like hippie shit, but this is the way that I felt during the trip. This isn't like how I look at life now and like, oh, look so deep into shit. Like I kind of totally the opposite. But that's how I felt in the moment. Like the emotions were so heightened and I was thinking so deeply about stuff. So that's just where I'm coming from. I'm not saying like, oh, look at life in this way, but I'm just giving a warning, because I might just go off and it's gonna sound like this is how I'm looking at life. The beautiful thing about life is that we all have different ways of living it and different perspectives on how we look at life and want to live our own. We all have different passions and hobbies, and I think it's really cool that like everyone has that thing, or maybe not, but like everyone has that thing that they have an interest in, that they think more deeply about, or more, what's the word, like intricately about. Like for me, that would be photography. But like for someone, say you want to be a director, you're gonna look at films, or you're gonna critique films a little bit more than the average person that wants to just enjoy the film. They're just watching a film. It's literally just that to them, a source of entertainment. Whereas for you, you're like critiquing the directing style, the color grading, the cuts, the angles. Like you're thinking more intricately about them. And I think that that's really beautiful. That, oh my god, I sound like such a but I think another beautiful thing is if you don't know what your passion is, or you don't, I'm sorry, I don't have my mic and I'm not stopping because they're gonna keep passing by. I think it's a beautiful thing that if you still don't know what you want to do in life, you can figure that out. Like there's a beauty in like trial and error and diving into like different hobbies and interests, and doing different things and figuring that all out. And just to clarify, I'm not trying to give this like deep intellectual thought, like I'm aware that everyone lives different lives, but in the moment it made me feel this overwhelming realization of that. It's so hard to explain. It's like when I have 10,000 subscribers, right? Acknowledging that, yeah, 10,000 is a lot. 10,000 people is a lot of people. I can acknowledge that. But there's a difference between seeing 10,000 on a screen and seeing 10,000 in person. Like imagine a room full of 10,000 people. That is a lot of fucking people, right? And I think that's what mushrooms do. It shows me what I already know, knowledge that I already have, but it makes it more real. Getting back to the point though, in the moment, I felt so much love and freedom in the moment. Like, I don't know why, but I just couldn't get over the thought of how beautiful it is that we are all living such different lives and we're all doing different things. Like, someone could be dying in a hospital. That's not a good example. Why the fuck was that the first thing that came to mind? And then there's someone, I don't know, doing homework. There's someone going down a water slide. Like all of that just coming at me at once was just like, I can't really describe it. I just couldn't get over the fact how much freedom we all have. Sometimes we feel like we don't have it, but we do. It's just hard to actually put that into reality because of fear. But it's just the risk we're not willing to take. But I'm just focusing on freedom right now. It's like I could have done anything in that moment to change what was gonna happen at the end of the day. Like I don't know how, like I have so much freedom right now. I just plan on like making this video, editing it, probably gonna watch a movie later, I don't know. But I also have the ability to like book a flight and go to Haiti. I don't know. That was the first thing that popped into my mind. I was just speaking for myself in that moment. It's like the possibilities are literally endless for me. Like I could do anything if I chose to do that right now because I have such freedom. But again, it's like the restrictions. You think about it logically, like, yeah, I could go to Mykonos right now, but I don't have any more vacation time at work. But I still technically can go. I just might get fired, but I can go. I still can do it if I really wanted to. Also money would also restrict you, but again, it's just the possibility of that freedom that you have. I don't know if that is the right wording. I can either choose to bring this home today and call it art and put it up on my wall. Maybe it might sell for something one day, or I could just leave it in a park and it would value nothing. It would mean nothing. There's this episode of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, or On Deck, I'm not sure which one, whatever, but in the episode, Zach sneezes on a canvas and it's looked at as like this masterpiece. You can look at that and consider it art worth thousands, or you could just look at it as if he sneezed. He just sneezed. That is it. It didn't take much effort to make that. But an alternative message that I kind of took away from that trip, because I was thinking of that episode, was that you can look at life, or in this case art, as this like very deep, meaningful thing and feel this emotion for it. Or you can like look at it and just see lines on a canvas. Like it really doesn't need to be that deep. There's so many things I could do right now to change how my day is gonna end. I think I'm gonna finish off this painting. I've abused this canvas enough. That is beautiful. I don't know what part of this I thought was beautiful. I completely ruined it. Not that it was good before, but it was better. I don't know why the fuck I put it in grass. Don't even fucking ask. Oh, that rhymed. I don't know. I felt like doing that in the moment and I completely ruined it, but it is what it is. Every time I put my hands on here, I do it with the intention of trying to make it better, but I keep making it worse. But what do you think about shrooms after this? Like, do you think you're gonna take them?
Yeah, I think I'll try them. Looks like fun. Seems like your imagination's going wild.
It's crazy. And there's a hospital right there. There's someone dying right now.
Imagine. Or a baby's been born.
Yeah.
That too.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Someone's going on vacation or coming back from one. It's crazy how much we can be doing in life. I just chose to spend my Friday painting in a park, which is far, far from what I would usually be doing on a Friday. Yeah, so much just happened to me. This is the final product. So if this painting, you kind of want to look at it more deeply, it's technically a metaphor for what I was feeling in the moment. Each line, each color expresses what was happening in my brain. Some beautiful, some contradicting, some pain, some happiness, love, joy, all coming together. Sometimes love and happiness overpower the sadness and the pain, or vice versa, because my experiences have an effect of how I view the world and how I feel the way I feel. But if I had to put a meaning to this painting, because I started off with like really bright colors, I would say it represents the beauty that I see in my life, but it all gets clouded by the frustration and resentment and sadness that makes you not enjoy it in the way we're meant to, due to whatever circumstance, or it's literally just a blob of colors. But it started off like really pretty, like bright colors, and then it just got clouded by the sadness and frustration. But then I tried to make it pretty again with the heart. I don't know why I chose to like just put it in grass. I was like trying to be one with the earth, honestly. I don't know. Because it had like really nice textures and it was like really bumpy, I think. And then my dumb ass decides to put it in grass. Like, what the fuck was that? I should have left it. But I mean, oh well, you can buy this if you want. Hit me up. Okay, so I had to just chill and just sit down for a bit before I went home. I don't even remember filming these fucking clips. But yeah, I just felt like a demo toy in a store. Like, you know those toys that you could interact with, but like you press a button and it sings a song, but before you buy it, it's the demo version, so you don't get the full song until you actually purchase it. I felt like that. Like, I'm home. Today was interesting. No. We're gonna turn that viewfinder on. Sorry. I definitely shouldn't look at myself. From this trip, like, life is just beautiful. Like, I loved how my first trip, life was pointless and there was no meaning, and I was lost. And then my second trip, I was just like having fun the whole time. It was all joy. Like, I didn't really think too much. I was just do whatever I felt like in the moment. And with this one, it was like I set my intentions. It was a good in between of like, I was doing stuff that I didn't really want to. Like, I was kind of over the painting at a certain point, but we were talking for a while after like the whole painting and stuff, and Justin was telling me about his life, and he's like at this point that I was like almost 4 years ago, where when I graduated high school, I had no idea what I was gonna do. And like, he's at that point where he graduated college and he has I want to share this last clip, and it might jump around a bit just because a lot of it was cut out, but I think it sums up where I am in life currently.
It's nerve-wracking, right? It's like there's different like outcomes, and I don't know, just the whole idea is just mind-boggling. Now it's like there's no more games, no more college, no more school, no more this. Like, I'm free, man. Like that's why it's so like, what's the answer? Like, you choose a path, and what if that path is like, I don't know, maybe literally meeting someone with a whole different life, whole different experiences, whole different traumas, whole different stresses, whole different like beliefs, morals, what's right and what's wrong, and you're meeting them for the first time and you're connecting.
Everything you just said, so beautiful.
Thanks.
I don't think I took this away because I was on mushrooms. I think I just took this away out of like the conversation that we were having. Was just like, I think almost everyone has like similar fears, because I had that exact fear when I was graduating high school, and I chose to like jump into the real world. And a lot of people delayed that fear by going to college, but you're just buying yourself more time. You're still gonna have to figure shit out if you don't already have like your purpose or know what you want to do exactly, you know. A lot of people just delay their fears, and that can apply to like any situation, not just like college and high school, like, you know, and you just have to deal with it. For me, I'm scared to call the doctor and make an appointment, like, or the dentist and make an appointment. But I'm like coming to this, I don't think you can age out of anxiety, because I still deal with it, but I'm like coming to the conclusion of like, I can't depend on my mom to do this for me forever. I kind of just have to do it. So I'm in this place of just like doing shit on my own and figuring it out, and like not delaying fear anymore. And if you've watched my older content, I think you maybe noticed that I start off complaining a lot about life, and now I'm in that like acceptance era of like, this is what it is. Like, I just accept that this is the world. I'm coming from my like, I give up, this is stupid era, to okay, this is really frustrating, it is what it is, let's just deal with it. I don't know, it's weird. I'm growing as a person. This is so and I forgot to mention, it's gonna be really hard to explain, which is why I didn't want to mention it before, because like what I was saying there already in the moment was already not making sense. So I didn't even want to explain this, because then I knew I would have to go into further detail and whatever. But it was like people had a different aura, and it was like each person that I could think of in the moment, each person in my life, it's like they all had an aura, and that color, like the aura was like a color behind them, and that color represented who they were as a person. So if you had like purple mixed in with a little red, like a little tint of red behind you, it's like that represents a certain like, oh, you're more loving, you're more caring. Or if you had black and a little bit of green in there, or just purely black is what I was seeing, to be honest, that represents more greed, whatever. Everyone had a different characteristic is what I mean when I would think of, or like people that I would see or that I know. And yeah, it really made me see people's like true colors and who they were. And I know this, but I think that I want to keep peace in my life, so I don't ever like confront certain people or address certain things. I just keep it peaceful. And I think in that moment I could see past, like when people do bad stuff to me, I think I try to not give them the benefit of the doubt, but kind of, I think of the nice things that they've done for me, and I let that overpower the bad shit that they did to make it not seem like they're a bad person. But at the end of the day, if you're a bad person, you're a bad person. You can be a good person that makes bad decisions, or a good person that makes greedy decisions, or that is what I could see on people. I don't know, it's so weird. It was like seeing the truth about people. And it's like, again, whenever I take mushrooms, I'm not learning new knowledge. It's just holding up the truth to my brain. Like it's like fully understanding the truth and not sugarcoating anything, not trying to make someone seem not as much of a bad person because of the good things that they've done or the favors that they've done for you, you know. It's like, no, straight up, like, this is what they did, these are the nice things that they did, these are their bad things that they did. It doesn't matter if they've done all these good things. Look at the bad shit that they did. That also, like, they say actions speak louder than words. Like, you can act like a good person and pretend like you're a good person, but your actions don't represent that. You know, and there's so many people in my life that I'm just like, you say all these things, but then your actions, total opposite. And because they say all these nice things, I'm like, you're a good person. But really, when you look at it, guys, I'm just discovering the truth about people, honestly. I think that's something that I took away from this mushroom trip is like, yeah, stop letting the good things overpower the bad things, because what you do as a person represents who you are, right? You could have done good things in your life, but how you continue to live it and how you continue to go about it is who you are as a person. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. My next mushroom trip, I promise you, will be good. Like, I'm gonna make sure that this one's like really good. I feel like this one, it was cool, but I can get better content. I can do better. So expect that. And yeah, that was not fun at all, but